Hey, hey, hey. How's it going? Thought I'd jump on. Trade a little crypto. Let's get the main screen on. I wouldn't turn my light on. There we go. It's a little dark here. It's about to storm again. Call bullshit on that. Obviously getting the links out to Discords. How's everyone's day going? Decided just a paper trade today. Had meetings and had a bad day yesterday, so caught a banger short. And I would have caught the bottom if I had time. Caught the short here. Took forever to go though. I was up here. Come on, sticky to it. There we go. Something like this. How long did it take? Almost an hour. Crazy, right? Oh wait, you can do this, right? Okay, let's go to the Bitcoin. I haven't marked out any levels or even looked at it. Probably just gonna be in chop, but hey. Still on this Warbux account. I'm trading at $10 at a time. Oh, yeah, I want to show you this. I posted this in the group too. Look how perfect this played out. I had to leave at, well, I had to get ready at like 11. So wasn't even looking at that. So I'm glad that played out when it did. But watch. Off a London low. Perfect 786. Plenty of chances to get in for the pump all the way back up. Catch the bottom of the day. What I found with myself is that I really like shorting more than I like longing. It's been going on that way for a bit. I can just see it better, I guess. Okay, let's get some levels. The way these candles move, I don't trust this like data at all, to be honest with you. It's a slow grind continuation up off this. Not a V-shaped reversal, but a reversal, huh? Gave a... Also don't like how you don't have a menu. What's up, Willa? How's it going? How was your... What is today, Tuesday? How's your Tuesday going? Gave you some inkling that that was going to go up from there, huh? Now there's nothing to play off of up here. It's what? 2:30? 2:45 rather. No 15-minute candle. And Q moving. It's always good to hear when manufacturing is... Would you consider what you do manufacturing? Is busy. Bitcoin's just chopping here in this range. Okay, let's see a Judas, then a move. What would I be looking for? Really have no idea. It's way past my hour of trading. So I'm just going to be scalping. Could have deleted that, huh? Don't think it's coming all the way back down there though, do you? For something like... Obviously not this exaggerated, but... I don't know if I'd want it to come all the way back down here, though. It would probably just keep going. Manufacturing's even in the company name. Look at me knowing a little bit of what I'm talking about. One thing's for sure, AI is not going to be taking your job anytime soon. Let's get a robot to climb inside those barrels. Tanks. Yeah, you are the robot. Exactly, Willa. You are the robot. I've seen you work. It's nice. It's real nice. Might have to jump on Fartcoin to get a direction. Actually, I'm. Oh, uranium's down 7% today. Holy shit! You think it'd be going up in price? Oh, this contract end. I don't know how uranium futures work. That's dividends. No. A straight drop at open. Oh, why stock? I've never seen this before. Okay, I was going to Fartcoin. That's what I was doing before I. Oh my god. Yeah, well, I think you're right. There's a British TV show, I think it was British, called Humans, which is basically about that. Oh, this is the 4 hour. But this looks like it at least 50% it did. 786 did. Well, Fartcoin's not giving us a direction either. It's in the same consolidation. That was actually pretty hilarious. We said Dutch oven so much on the last stream that YouTube started showing me suggested videos for Dutch ovens. The Dutch oven course will be coming out next month. For the low, low price of $6,942.00. It's looking kind of shorty, but talking about that Judas could also be like this too. Doesn't have to go all the way back down there. Little AMD action. I guess a lot of people have had this cough that I've had for months. I was talking to a few other people and they've just been congested and coffee like I've been for like since like January. I've never traded Power Hour. We're going to see how powerful this hour will be. I don't even know what Power Hour really is. I'm Googling it. What's up, Wild Deuce? You trade Power Hour? Do you know when Power Hour is? Because I don't. I'm Googling it. Well, pre-searching. I don't use Google. The final hour, sometimes referred to as Power Hour. Yeah, 3 p.m. micro. That's what I thought. 3 to 4. If I'm trading right now, I'm on massive tilt, but that's not the case today. Today I just said, oh, I'm home. My wife has a meeting. Might as well just jump on. Tilt-a-whirl hour. Let's go. That's a whole nother course. I'll teach you all how to tilt like the best of them. And what the funny thing is like I play a lot of poker and I'm known as a person who never tilts. But I tilt doing this every so often. Yesterday was a tilt day. Because somehow still, after all these years, well, a couple years trading, it's like I don't get it in my mind that it's probability just like poker. It's like just like pocket ace is going to get cracked about 20% of the time, all in pre-flop. So it's going to happen. So you can't get upset when it does. Just like my setup will work 70% of the time. But sometimes I get upset about it. Yeah, Wild Deuce, that could be it too. It is slow as fuck. That could be it. You have time in between hands to collect yourself. Just mentally, I know like the odds of stuff, and it doesn't bother me when the odds play out. Although, well, Deuce, you play poker, right? You'll get a kick out of this. One year there's a streak where I lost 19 out of 20 pocket kings all in pre-flop. I only lost to aces 5 times out of those 20. That started to bother me after a while. Yeah. And you can't get anything from that fish. And you're just like, or they keep on sucking out of you. And you see your money go to them and then be spread out amongst all the other players afterwards. That could be tilted. I really want to take this short, I think. But I'm concerned about AMD. Yeah, tell the other players, have fun with my money. I guess I could tell the market makers the same thing. Have fun with my money that I gave you yesterday. Because I'm going to get it back. Okay, let's go look at. This hour isn't very powerful so far. This was so clean. This was so clean. As clean as it's been for a while. I'm just going to admire it for a minute. Bounced off London low, created the low for the day, just ran right off a money printer. After I got caught in this for an hour. They're really wrecking people through here too. Look how it buzzsawed, chainsawed, all these wicks. I went to London High. I was like, oh, I didn't even notice that. London High. That's a classic play right there. Classic play. That would have taken a bit. Would have got in somewhere around here, maybe. Or here. Let's pretend here, though. So 11. But an hour and a half. Could I have held it for an hour and a half? No. Especially when we got in here. I don't have that discipline yet. Oh, we're breaking out of the range here a little bit, not much. Oh, that wasn't enough of the break of the range. Trap anybody. You want to go down further than that. Maybe here. This will be a key area. If it inverts it, we're probably going to... Man, I wish I had my favorites, but you can't favorite this. I mean, if it inverts it, sweeps this, closes below, and back up, and then down. I have a really hard time believing it's going to pump from here, though. There's support here. I'd like to see it come back down here. It's at a 786. You won't believe it, but I'm pretty sure the 786 lands on a fair value gap. No way. 786 lands on a fair value gap? No way. So yeah, 786 down to here, bounce back up. Or if it runs it, up and down. Why don't you pull fibs often? Well, because the fair value gap is usually the 786. It's gonna come close to this one too, right? Just at the bottom of it. Bottom of the candle. I gotta pull it up a little bit. I'm gonna call false advertising on this power hour. Might need some hormone injections here because it's really lethargic. I do have a paper account open on this NQ. Kind of looks like NQ might want to dump. No, maybe not. I was thinking that this might be a candle too. Reacted nicely off this fair value gap. Kind of holding this order block a little bit. struggling. Oh, that 4 hour didn't really want to do much, huh? Because it expanded so much from there. What's the daily look like? Gonna end up a hammer, maybe. If we can get up there. Yeah, still 200 points up. I don't know. Die. Come on, die down. Let's take a look at silver, which I think fell off a gigantic cliff today. It'd be shocking that this 4 hour fair value gap has held it down. Like I've been talking about since I formed it. Started up here. It started at $95 today. Opened at 95. Went all the way down to 77 and it's bounced to 83. And 78 then to 83. Gold same way. Although gold is way more bullish because it ripped through this 4 hour. Or whether this is a daily, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, this was my insane target here. I'm not in this trade. If we took that as an order block right there, talking almost 6,000. But these metals have been so heavily manipulated. I'm not touching them anymore. It was just so smooth forever though, right? Oh, here we go. I talked long enough to have Bitcoin come down into here. So which soup is it going to do? Is it going to do this 1 minute fair value gap or that 15-minute fair value gap and soup back up? Well, that new 15-minute candle started off with a bang. That was pretty violent. And it randomly bounced off the equilibrium of that 1 minute fair value gap. I guess this might answer the question. But how to play it? We'll play this as a candle 2. If it holds. It's gonna be a weird looking candle. One though. Oh, not too bad. Really no tail on it though. So if this holds, I'm looking for this next 15-minute candle to trace back in. From wherever this closes to come back into the candle and make the wick. And then come back. I don't know where it was going. Let's at least here, right? Change the state of delivery for the 1 minute isn't until 68,434. Unless you want to count this one here, but I want to count that one. That's too little of a green candle. That might just have been a fake out too. We'll see if it's going to run this fair value gap. Might have just had enough people playing in the soup here. The 786 was so obvious that it caused that bounce, and it might fail. That's why I like to wait for confirmation of the change in state of delivery. That's how I play soups. But is this how I'm not a huge soup player, so is this how most would do it? So we put the stop below this low here and take profit at, well, any of these failed swings. Come on, power hour. Be powerful. Think of He-Man when I hear power hour. By the power of the hour. Do you call a failed soup a broth? Oh my god, I'm all about the dad jokes today. I'm gonna start calling it a broth and see if it catches on. You got brothed. This might be lining up for a turbo up. If this doesn't fail. Let me just see what it would look like in terms of... Why don't the... Why don't the controls show up? I'm signed in. Don't they normally show up like this? But it's not. Now I don't trust it. Man, this is slow. Seeing if turning it on and turning it back on works. Does not. Why is there no controls? I could have sworn there was controls on this when we put it on limit. Well, I guess I'll mark it in when the time comes and hope I have my sizing right. There's like a 95% chance I will not have my sizing right. Getting a new 5-minute trading down first. That's not bad. This does look like it wants to rip from here. It does give a good 2-to-1 from right about this position here. We have to catch it a little bit higher. Chicken. 1-2. Okay, this is gonna pump here probably for a minute or two, and then start to come back down to make the wick of that 15-minute candle. And then what I'm going to look for is it to trade down during the next 15-minute candle to create the tail of that and jump in to go long. So I'm going to get a little higher of a price, but I'm okay with that. Give us extra confirmation since we've just been chopping here. Oh, I just got sucked into a Twitter debate. I'm not going to read it anymore. Here we go. Got 2 minutes until the candle closes and the new 15 comes. Let's pull a fibby. There'll be no fair value gap on this fib. Wait 1 more minute before it closes. Should have gotten in down here, huh? It's doing what we want. That'll be pretty deep pullback. But it could. Let's see what the 15-minute looks like up close and personal. I don't think I'd wanted to pull back to the 786. That'd be too much of a pullback. Okay, new 15. Is this going to take off, or are we going to make a... I want you to trade... There you go, trade down. Where's 50%? 50% of this range. Oops. I want to see it respect that. Respect my lines. Everybody knows how I love when the wick is formed on the first 1 minute candle of the 15. I hate it. I never trust them. But it's an eval, so I'm playing it once this candle closes above here. And we have a good change in state of delivery all the way up. You're going too fast. Okay, trade down. Order was rejected. What is going on? Let me sign into my Warbux. I got a warning about inactivity, but I traded it the same day or the day after. Oh, Warbux is down. Oh, just did. It just loaded. Okay, I'm getting errors on the main site. No, my challenge is still good. It says active. See, still active. I broke Warbux. This doesn't want to go either. So what's the opposite of power hour? Nap hour? Can we call this nap hour? Wimp hour? Diary of a Wimpy Hour. I'm glad I didn't get in there. Well, glad this broke on me. No continuation on this at all. Oops. Who caught that soup? Would have been a nice little run from here to the lowest of hanging fruits. This doesn't do anything fun quickly here. I may fall asleep. It's been a long day. I had one of those nights where I didn't go to bed till, well, couldn't fall asleep until 3. Then my internal clock says, oh, it is 6 o'clock. Get your ass out of bed. I don't trust this anymore, but There it goes. Okay, let's grab a continuation then. See if I actually press the buy button, it won't get rejected. Let's see, it's not showing. Nope. That took liquidity and pretty good rejection there. Took that little bit of liquidity in this fair value gap here. That was pretty hard rejection. Maybe we're just going to form a bear flag here. And it won't run. Change the title of this to "Come Watch Me Fall Asleep While Trading During Power Hour." Well, I forgot that's like what, rule 5 of the Dutch oven strategy. Creates limp noodles around 3 p.m. So I've heard. It's too many limp noodle jokes. Well, I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. Oh yeah, it's like, what is it, a 16 rule Dutch oven strategy? It's not simple. It's more complex than ICT. Yeah, she's getting rejected here. So this is going to be a failed swing. And this is trading, I guess. Sometimes you come prepared, but the market's not prepared for you. Can you cook noodles in a Dutch oven? Friggin' A, Willa. You're gonna have my entire feed nothing but Dutch ovens and recipes for Dutch ovens. Oh, Wild Bears, you think this is a trading? Yep. What time frame? What what time frame do you want me to look at? I distracted myself. Yeah, definitely accumulation range, yeah. That's 4 hours been accumulating up here. I'm at 15. Yeah. Okay, yeah, sure. That makes sense. So since it's accumulating, it's done for the day, there's going to be a week power hour. Appreciate that. Like I said, I'm trading here. This usually means I'm tilting, which is not the case today. I am very level-headed today. Yeah, well, just it feels like it's done, right? I mean, if this didn't move out of this, right, it had every reason to bounce off of this. Wow, this is laggy. Come on. I really don't like this platform. Like if it couldn't go from here and have this be continuation, number 3 candle, yeah, it's done. It's either going to chop or dump. And this is just right back into the bottom half of the range. So I learned something today. Appreciate it. Thanks, Deuce. Oh, and you can make noodles in the Dutch oven. So we learned a lot today. I can't quite see what you said. Let me pull up on the screen. Well, that's a win then, well, Deuce. If you didn't tilt when you normally do, that's a win. That's a winning day, even if you lost. Do you said you're rewatching it? Do you film your record your trade, your trading day, or your trades? It's actually a really good tool to do that too, because especially if you put your camera on, you can see your emotion on your body. Oh, that's pretty cool. I just clicked market buy and never saw my trade just ding ding. Like it didn't come up on the screen, or you just walked away by. What do you mean by you never saw it? I'm hoping I'm not into this trade, because that happened to me here. I tried to get in a trade and it never. Said you shall not pass. Yeah, this is gonna dump. Oh crap! It was one of those. You just Oh my god. Well, at least you were wrong quickly. That's actually what sent me on tilt yesterday. And it was oversized. So I just, it was going to my stop loss. And I just said, oh, I'll just take it off. That's how I tilt. Who needs a stop loss when you can blow an account? Okay. Oh, bottom ticked you twice. That's even worse. That's even more friggin' rage-inducing. And then it ran 200 points. Oh my god. How did you stop? Big time. Yeah, yesterday was pretty volatile. I'll run 300 points. Sorry, not 200. Even worse. Old man eyes can't see that. Okay, guys. I think that's it for me, though. This is really... yeah, this is not doing anything. So, Power Hour was wuss hour today. Really appreciate you hanging, though. Good seeing y'all. I'll see you in Discord. Peace.